Paramveer Chakra awardee, Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey. Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey. Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey was born on 25th June 1975 to Gopi Chand Pandey and Mohini Pandey. His family is from a small village called Rudha at Sitapur district, Uttar Pradesh. He joined the Indian Army and was commissioned into 111 Gorkha Rifles in 1997. During the Kargil War in 1999, the 111 Gorkha Rifles was moved to participate in Operation Vijay. Captain Pandey fought a heroic battle in capturing Khalughar in July 1999. For his demonstration of bravery and leadership, he was awarded posthumously with the nation's highest honor for gallantry, the Paramveer Chakra. Manoj Pandey was born in a small village called Rudha in Sitapur district of Uttar Pradesh on June 25, 1975.
Ma, please tell me the story of Shaheed Bhagat Singh and Chandrasekhar Azad again.
Of course, son, but first you eat your food.
Manoj's mother, Mohini Pandey, affectionately narrated stories of freedom fighters each night before putting her son to bed.
For Chandrasekhar Azad, freedom was the ultimate aim.
Each night, she would tell her husband Gopi Chand Pandey about Manoj's ability to grasp new stories.
He is very intelligent.
Yes, we must move to Lucknow to get him a better education. Manoj was admitted to Rani Lakshmibai Public School in 1984 for higher studies. Son, you must study hard, but I don't have money to hire a tutor for you.
Don't worry, father. I will study very hard.
Manoj studied very hard and also excelled in extracurricular activities, especially sports. He gives 100% both to studies and to sports. Manoj was soon awarded a scholarship.
Ma, I have won a scholarship.
I am so proud of you, my son.
Now Papa won't have to spend on my education.
Manoj was also awarded the Governor's Scholarship and performed extremely well as a cadet of National Cadet Corps. By the sheer dint of his hard work, he got admission in the UP Sainik School.
What is your aim in life, Manoj?
I want to join the army.
After completing his school education, Manoj appeared for the Union Public Service Commission examination, UPSC, to join the National Defence Academy, NDA. He got admission both in Roorkee Engineering College and NDA, Khadakwasla.
Why do you want to join the army? To win Paramveer Chakra, the highest gallantry award.
So my son is going to be an engineer.
No, Ma, your son is going to be a soldier.
After rigorous military training at the NDA, in Indian Military Academy, IMA at Dehradun, Manoj Pandey was commissioned in the army.
We are so proud of you, son.
Yes, and I got my choice, the Gorkha Rifles. Captain Manoj Pandey was commissioned in the 1st Battalion of the 11 Gorkha Rifles. The battalion was posted in the thick of counter-terrorist operations in Jammu and Kashmir. The army hit back. In the ensuing firefight, one officer was seriously injured.
I am hit.
Young Captain Manoj Pandey led the quick reaction team and they succeeded in killing 3 terrorists.
Enemies of India will never win.
Soon, the battalion was posted to the Siachen Glacier, the world's highest, coldest, and costliest battlefield.
We can defeat Pakistan easily. It is the weather we need to combat here. It is so cold that even your breath freezes and turns to ice. When you walk to sweat in minus 20 degrees temperature, sweats turn into ice and cuts your skin. Be very careful about 2 enemies, the cold and Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
At the Siachen Battle School, the soldiers underwent rigorous training to survive in extreme high altitude environment. Captain Manoj Pandey was a thinking soldier. To make lives of soldiers posted at the glacier easier, he thought of a pulley system to bring up supplies and soldiers to post. This way, we can save effort and lives.
Good idea.
After completing their Siachen tenure, the battalion was looking forward to their place posting in the plains. When the Pakistan army infiltrated into India in Kargil sector,
We must occupy all heights in Batalik and Dras sector. Let us cut off India's national highway to Leh and Siachen.
in Delhi, there was shock at Pakistan's betrayal after the Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee's Lahore Bus Peace Initiative.
Pakistan has stabbed us in the back, but we must throw out the Pakistani troops. Yes, sir. We will fight with all our might.
Captain Manoj Pandey and his troops were directed to go straight from Siachen to Batalik. Senior officers were poring over the map and understanding the extent of intrusion by the Pakistani army.
Gentlemen, the Pakistani army have come in deep and they are occupying these heights. We need to throw them out. It is very difficult.
In the initial part of the operations, the army did not have artillery and effective intelligence in place.
This looks like a suicide mission. Any volunteers?
Yes, sir. This may be mission impossible, but I will make it possible. Young Captain Manoj Pandey and his platoon inched forward, braving icy cold winds and hostile enemy fire.
Take cover behind rocks and move forward carefully.
Zubar was an important mountain top where the Pakistani army soldiers were well entrenched. The mission was to evict Pakistan from Zubar.
My God, that's a brave lad. God be with him. Yes, sir. He may be young, but he is my best.
There was a fierce firefight. The enemy had the advantage of being in bunkers and on the height. At times, they simply rolled down rocks on the advancing Indian army soldiers. Yet, the brave Indian soldiers kept climbing against all odds. Zubar was a victory. The tricolour fluttered proudly on the hilltop, and this was a major morale booster for all the troops fighting in the Batalik sector.
Bharat Mata ki Jai!
But this was only one battle won. The war was still being fought. On July 2nd, 1999, there was another task.
We have to evict the enemy from Khalubar.
Of course, sir. Manoj is the best man for the task. He will lead, and I will personally lead the operation to back him up. Khalubar will be ours. It was a 7-hour-long climb in the most hostile environment. The stark naked mountains provided no cover. At night, the 155 mm howitzers opened up, firing relentlessly at the Pakistani bunkers, giving covering fire for our troops to begin climbing. Through the night, the brave Gorkha soldiers, led by Captain Manoj Pandey, kept climbing. In hostile enemy fire, it took them over 8 hours to reach a point near the enemy bunkers and sangars.
No time to rest. Before dawn, we must attack.
Yes, sir.
I'll attack the first bunker. You take the left flank.
Yes, sir.
The Pakistani bunkers and sangars were tactically located along the mountains. Despite all these odds, Captain Manoj Pandey was fully determined to capture these bunkers. Like a lion, Manoj Pandey launched the solitary charge with a full-throated battle cry through a hail of bullets. The enemy was taken aback by the fierceness of the charge in the face of hostile machine gun fire. Captain Manoj Pandey lobbed a grenade at the first bunker, firing quick burst, killing its occupants. In a ferocious hand-to-hand combat, he killed 2 of the enemy and cleared the first bunker. It was the turning point. Before the Pakistani soldiers could recover, Captain Manoj Pandey charged at the second bunker, destroying it in a fierce grenade attack. At this point, the enemy bullets hit him like a sledgehammer. But Captain Manoj Pandey roared like a lion, undeterred, and charged at the next bunker. The Pakistanis started fleeing.
Bharat Mata ki Jai!
Another hail of Pakistani bullets caught him, this time squarely on the chest. As the lion fell, the last command to brave Gorkha soldiers rang out loud.
Ayo Gorkhali! Dushman ko na chornu! Na chornu!
The Pakistani soldiers could not withstand the fierceness of the Indian assault, and many fled their bunkers. Those who remained were killed. The brave soldiers launched a fierce attack on the remaining bunkers. By dawn, the tricolour was flying proudly on Khalubar top. But victory came at a very heavy price. India lost her brave son, Paramveer, Captain Manoj Pandey.